So I realized recently why I've been building Milo in the way that we have been. It's because I want to raise my kids like it's 1999, like I was raised in the 80s and 90s, without a ton of technology, with tons of space, with tons of independence. And I don't see how it's possible to do that with our kids today. First, because I can't be present. It's not about whether I work outside of the home or not. It's that whenever I'm at home, my head's in a phone or on some form or some responding to some play date or birthday party invite or sports schedule. It's that I'm not even present. And so how can I first start with that, where I can be a modern parent, but I can actually be just as present as my parents were in the 80s and 90s when there weren't any of those devices. That doesn't mean we didn't socialize. That doesn't mean we didn't talk to other people. Enter the landline and the comeback of that, which I think is amazing. But it is this recognition of how can we be modern parents living in the realities of today, but have a chance at also raising our kids in the ways that, and the values. It's more about the values. It's not about like false nostalgia for what things were. It's that I deeply believe our families need space, that our kids need boredom, that they need exploration and their friends, and they need to take risks safely. All of those things I believe in, and I don't see a way of how they can possibly do that, how I can possibly do that, how my husband can possibly do that, given what we have today. And so for me, it's about fighting fire with fire. If we have a lot of these things of the last, 10, 15 years, the 2000s and the 2010s, is a lot about the role of technology and all of the incredible things it's given us. Well, it's also a story about how can we counteract some of the consequences that aren't so great. And so for me, that's why Milo is built the way that it is, over SMS and using the calendars and things like that, because I want to parent like it's 1999. And the only way to do that is to have something that can stand in and take in all of that fire hose of information and commitments and all of that kind of stuff and pipe it to us almost like a modern day whiteboard of here's the things that's kind of happening and here's what everyone needs to do, but allows me to show up and be the 90s parent. I can't believe I'm even saying that, but to be the 90s parent and for my kids to have as close to that kind of experience in their childhood that they possibly can.